It's the Patrick and Scott Show, and teach you everything you need to know. It'll make your mind flow. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It'll teach you all the reasons why.
I am a genius, but I talk about penis, and nothing in this world can come in between us. We're all of our fans from Mars to Venus.
It's the Patrick and Scott Show. It teaches you everything you need to know. Teach you everything you need to know.
Hello, and welcome to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Starring Patrick.
And Scott.
How are you doing today, Pat?
Pretty good, Scott, and
Me too. I'm doing pretty good too.
I have decided to empty my mind.
Why is that, Patrick?
Because the government has a secret plot to kill smart people. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not one of those crazy people. If you're watching, please don't turn out because I'm crazy. I'm not.
Yeah, you sound crazy, man.
Scott, we're not doing the stoner thing yet.
But it's fun if
Most
we
of our
just-
characters are stoners, but we don't. Well, not yet, Scott. Not yet. We have news. We have news. News of the world, not the Queen album. Queen was our theme last week,
That's right.
and so we have to talk about what's her name. What's her name died.
What's her name? Oh yeah, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston died. She died.
Why are you looking up the human anus?
On Wikipedia.
Still, it's okay. Well, let's go on about
Whitney Houston. Do you know, I heard a very funny joke about Whitney Houston the other day. What's 6 inches long and wasn't getting sucked on Valentine's Day?
Whitney Houston's crack pipe.
How did you know? Oh, but it's true.
Scott, we might not want to make that joke. It hasn't been 22.3 years yet.
They'll get over it.
And I believe she was scheduled to perform at the Grammys. I know this is all like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, but we have been busy as fuck, and we have not been able to record. So we had to do a lot of these episodes somewhat in advance, so, bear with us. The Grammys were very interesting this year.
Yes, they were. They had Whitney Houston dying. They did that live on camera.
Now
yeah.
that would be an interesting award show, huh?
Oh, yes, it would. Oh, I'm picturing it now. Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, Whitney Houston being murdered on an award show. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Okay. Hans, we don't need you yet. You'll be in a second.
Oh, that's horrible. Why would you even bring me then?
Hans, we will give you a donut.
Okay.
Ein Krapfen, if you go and just wait for your turn.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Anyway, so a lot of people performed at the Grammys. The Beach Boys performed. They sound great even after all these years.
Well, a lot of bands are like that, and that's really good to see bands that are still good. See, my dad saw like a couple days ago Foreigner. Foreigner was here in Cleveland, and they were a good rock band from back in the day. Still sounded great, and I mean that's.
Hey, some bands don't sound great when they're young.
Exactly, they did sound good back then. I still have like actual record albums of them, like freaking record albums, man.
Me and Scott are the sort of guys who wear top hats.
Yes. I smoke weed out of a pipe. I'm just kidding. I don't smoke weed.
But he does smoke a pipe. I've seen him. Anyway, there was a... Yeah, their album Smile came out after all these years. And then,
Well, I mean, then again, it took 10 years between Guns N' Roses albums, so...
no, but their album, it was
Sucked.
like the most famous unreleased album of all time. Paul McCartney, I think, did a new song for the first time in like years.
No, he had an album come out a couple years ago.
Well, that's what I said, years. A couple years. And then there was, what other highlights? There were the newer artists, where Bruno Mars performed.
Yes, it's always good to see Bruno.
Taylor Swift.
I prefer Taylor Slow myself.
How can you not like Taylor Swift?
I just said I prefer Taylor Slow. She's her retarded
If
cousin.
you prefer her slow, then that's why you don't like Kanye. Or no, you do like Kanye.
I like Kanye East.
Kanye, because he took that award from her because she was too slow to
Good times.
No, we're not talking about good times, Scott. But
Speaking of good times,
then they had a couple black performers. What I can't remember her name. What's that? Remember that one black lady from?
I can't.
She pretended she was Whitney Houston.
Precious?
Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson. She performed a Whitney Houston song. Was she the only black performer?
Oh, that's racist, probably.
No, Nicki Minaj performed.
She's like the whitest black person in the world, though.
It caused a lot of controversy, her performance, mainly because she performed a song about her desire to take over Canada. Well, that's how I interpreted it anyway. Most people would
And
probably...
then there was the Pope and the Illuminati. It was great.
The Illuminati, that is the craziest thing. But do people actually believe that the Illuminati survived? Like, they were destroyed by the church in the 1600s. I mean, seriously,
Well,
Scott?
every group has like tiny fragments that survive.
I know,
but
they think
they're
that
like an extreme
These
shell of their
crazy
former self.
people think that the Illuminati are like this big organization trying to take over the world. They don't even like they were destroyed in the 1600s. And they associate like all these like Masonic symbols with the
Illuminati.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with that. Yes, they were.
The Freemasons are a totally unrelated fraternal organization, and they're like, it's on the dollar bill. No shit, because the founding fathers were freaking Freemasons. I only avoided using the word fuck in that scenario because freaking...
It just sounds better than that.
Assonance. Freaking Freemasons.
Yeah. Also, it just sounds better. In general,
It's alliteration, too. Freaking... But so would fuck, but fucking Freemasons. Both are alliteration, but that's also assonance. Freaking Freemasons.
Oh, it's freaking Freemasons.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
They got... No, I read, like... There's all these articles about controversy, but none of them related to the fact that she's trying to take over Canada. I mean, why is she always around that Canadian dude? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I think that if we gotta do what people don't realize.
People don't realize that I realize that there are words in the dictionary.
Speaking of awards, we the future the Oscars is coming up.
Yes, it is. It's coming up. You know, isn't that actually called the Academy Awards, though?
It's called the Academy Awards, but
People call it Oscars to mean it and to face it.
this guy named Oscar like hangs out in the
Isn't he a grouch?
Well, like on Sesame Street.
Yeah, he's a grouch. Oscar the butt munch.
Scott, we are going way off on a tangent here. Why am I randomly beginning to talk with a British accent?
You know what, Patrick? I think it's alright because that means I can go back into my old British accent. Then it makes me feel a lot better about everything. Hello, this is Scott and welcome to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Fine, Patrick.
And Scott.
That's pretty interesting. I can't tire of doing this.
That was quick, that's what she said. DBT. Hello, I'm Alan Rickman.
But anyway, hey, Hey, speaking of people who are foreign, hello.
Who the hell are you?
I am Yuri Torinov from Brekoslavia.
I'm Alan Rickman.
I'm Yuri Torinov from Brekoslavia, and I do not understand you Americans. I come here, I try to do comedy routine, and people all come up to me when I'm done, and they like, you Boris, and I say, no, me no Boris, I Yuri. I know Boris, I Yuri. See?
They do not understand
I-
the ins
they-
and outs of culture.
I know, they say I Boris, I know Boris, I Yuri.
Maybe you're boring them and they just don't know how to say the word.
No, they know, I do not understand. Americans, when they talk, everything sounds funny because they talk with those accents, you know what I mean?
Yes, they have
It is-
horrible accents.
I know, it is so hard to understand what they are saying. But this is just,
It is ridiculous.
and I try to make America better with my awesome attitudes, but they just don't appreciate post-Soviet people.
I understand completely what you mean. You know what, guys, get out of the studio. Get out of here. But I was having. Shut up. Go in the corner. Go to sleep. Okay. So now we have Alan Rickman asleep in the
I
corner.
am not going to...
Hush, Yuri.
Fine, I will leave just to spite you.
Yes, go ahead and spite me all you want. Somewhere
Oh,
else.
yeah? Well, there you go.
Thank God we got rid of that guy.
Yeah, I don't...
He was starting
See,
to
the humor is in the fact that he thinks they're saying his name is Boris, but they're
They're
actually
actually saying he's boring.
he bore us like
Exactly. But he doesn't. He's foreign.
yeah, he's foreign, he doesn't get
He
it.
doesn't understand anything. And Alan Rickman's just Alan Rickman. I mean, for people who don't know, that's Snape. That's Severus Snape. Also in the movie Dogma, he was awesome.
Speaking of Harry Potter, in local news, one of the people in our play does not like Harry Potter.
That's just ridiculous.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, where does she get off? I mean, I get off in my bedroom, but where does she get off on saying something like that?
Anyway, the problem is
The problem is gay marriage.
lack of respect for Harry Potter, and especially of Hufflepuffs.
Hufflepuffs suck.
Hey, I'm a Hufflepuff.
You're just mad because I'm a Slytherin.
Slither.
A
You are
Slytherin.
making a sexual joke, and it's...
Oh, it's no joke.
Oh, is it?
Not it is.
Speaking of our show, the other, not the Patrick and Scott show, the show we're in, the play,
Almost me.
Almost Maine. Today we have our first guests on the Patrick and Scott show, who are Chuck, the president of the Royalton Players,
Also Mary and her
Mary
daughter
and
Emma.
Emma, yeah.
And we hope you enjoy this. Here is a conversation
Here's our interview with them.
with all five of us.
Yep. And we're going to change the picture here to show you the studio with them, too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Enjoy. Penis.
Okay, we're going to be interviewing some of the key people from the Royalton Players. It's an organization where me and Scott, as you know, are starring in a play. Almost Maine, it is called.
Yes, also I am the vice president. We're going to be starting off with the president and director of the current show, Chuck Polifico. Chuck, it's nice to have you in here.
Thank you, Scott. It's great to be here.
Yes. Can you tell me a bit about the Royalton Players? Give us a little backstory.
Yeah, the Royalton Players has been around we're going to be celebrating our 48th anniversary coming up in May, and I've been president for the last 6-7 years, and we are still looking for a home, and right now we are housed at the Altenheim Community Center right off of Shermer Road in Strongsville, and that's where we're going to be doing several of our productions, at least through the end of the year.
That sounds really good. Mary, can you tell us a little bit about yourself now?
Well, I've been doing theater now for over 20 years, and I've been with Royals and Players for about 5 years now. And I'll be directing up a children's and teen show coming up this spring in May, so that'll be something exciting to go from being on stage to directing.
And that's Mary Manos Mitchum. She's one of our board members at the Royalton Players.
That's right. Can you tell us a little bit about Almost Maine?
Who, me?
Yes.
Absolutely. It's a great.
Wait.
Somebody.
We forgot to. We
No, I'm
forgot.
good. No.
No. This is your stage manager of Almost Maine, Emma Mitchum. Say hello.
Hi.
There we go. We're done with her.
She's shy sometimes, and then other times she's bouncing off the wall and doing her toilet dance.
Absolutely.
But she's
yes.
only 10 years old, but she's much more mature. She
Almost
knows-
11.
Yeah. I don't understand. Her toilet dance, she says, I'm on the toilet, and then she shakes around, and if she took a poo like that, it would just go everywhere, and then whoever had to clean it up would be very angry.
All right, so that's nice segue right into Almost Maine. Thank
Almost
you so
Maine.
much. All right, from Emma pooping to Almost Maine. All righty, Almost Maine is somebody came up to me last year and said I should look at doing it, and they told me it was a series of vignettes. It's 9 vignettes, and when I read it, I fell in love with it right away. It's very well written. The stories are great. It's a cute romantic comedy. And we were going to try to do it right after our Christmas show, but realized it was insane and impossible. And because of the nature of the show, we thought it would be a nice time to do it around Valentine's Day. And we've had our
romantic
first
show?
opening weekend
Yeah.
was last weekend, and Scott and Patrick and Mary are all in the show. They have prominent roles in the show, and it's a lot of fun, and the audiences are loving them. The audiences really
No.
enjoying.
They're loving me.
They're really
They're loving
enjoying
everyone.
No,
the
no.
show.
Forget Patrick.
No.
We get the best. When we're getting together, it's the best.
Yeah. Well, this is a normal banner that we always have to figure out who's the best that day.
Yeah.
Okay, but Chuck, you said in that post that they said This Hurts was their favorite skit.
Absolutely.
And that stars
Oh, wait a minute.
me.
But me
does.
and Scott stripping down to long johns is the funniest thing in the entire world. So there you go, Patrick.
Especially when you rip them off. man.
Especially when I ripped him off. Yeah.
that
Yes.
was. I almost lost it.
and
I
that's
played
that's
Pete,
one.
Steve, and Randy, and Scott. Your characters are.
My characters are Dave, Chad, and Lendl.
And I'm Glory, Sandrine, and what do you call me? Forget.
about Rhonda?
Rhonda. Help me, Ron. Okay.
And the show is great. There is the stripping scene with Scott and Mary, and also there's the love scene between Patrick and Scott.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's really
Yeah,
And
if
then
you like,
Patrick
if you
also
like
can
the
show.
Patrick and Scott show, you should come see me and Scott as a gay couple in Almost Maine.
Oh, and then
Live,
I'm-
and they're live.
And then on
stage.
top of it, Patrick
it's sort of
loves
like the
keeps getting
Patrick
hit in the
Scott
head
show.
with things, so that's always
Yeah,
a
it's
pleasurable
always fun.
thing to see.
And then there's me and Mary getting naked
Yeah,
together.
there we go.
I'm enjoying the show.
Oh, be quiet,
And then
Emma.
there's Emma getting hyped up on caffeine. so-
She's not in the show. She's just crew.
Oh, make me feel loved.
She is the integral gears keeping the whole show together.
She is the stage
Absolutely.
manager.
And she's doing.
Making that heart.
For somebody who is almost 11, she is doing an awesome job
And she's more
as
important
my
than
stage
Caleb.
manager. I couldn't be more proud of her and the crew.
Caleb.
Well, I mean, if we're playing the obvious game.
Well, then you also, but you got to remember the rest of the cast: Marina and
Marina,
Michelle,
Ryan,
and
Izzy.
Ryan, Izzy, and they're awesome too, playing against all of us at one point or another, and they're just amazing.
Michelle.
It's a very great show.
Dangerous feeling.
It's a lot of fun. It really is a
So
lot of
bottom line
We do that
is,
every
it's
time.
this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 8 o'clock. Tickets are only $10.
This Thursday, Friday. Well, actually, this is airing Friday, so you could say
So,
today and.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, then it's today and tomorrow.
That's right. At 8 o'clock, tickets are $10 for adults, $8 for students. It's bound to be a really good time, so you all should come.
Don't miss it.
And make sure when you check in that you said you heard it on the Patrick and Scott show, and maybe
Yeah.
they'll give you an extra hug or something.
Yeah, I'll be glad to give
Three
you a hug.
hugs for anyone who says
Free
they heard it
hugs.
on the Patrick and Scott show.
Okay,
right.
3 hugs. You're going too far.
Uh,
Okay.
Now, didn't you say that this is like the most splurblatious show you've directed in years?
It's a lot of fun. It's probably one of the best shows in the last couple of years.
One of the best since Godspell.
Yes, and it is. In my opinion, it is. It's one of the best since Godspell that I've been involved with. The cast is great. It's a great story. It's a lot of fun, and I guarantee you'll laugh.
A lot.
Yes.
It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It'll teach you all the reasons why.
That's right.
That's from our theme song.
That's right. Well, that about wraps up this segment. Thank you very much for coming in tonight.
Everybody, you all want to
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, Scott.
Remember, I'm the
And
star.
Patrick.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything you want to add?
Love
She's saying she loves you, Caleb.
you. No. Bye. Go. Get away. I didn't
Move!
All right, we're out of here.
That's why you don't give
Okay,
drugs to
so-
10-year-olds.
Off to rehearsal. Off to rehearsal.
Off to rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in.
Dankeschön.
Bye,
Williams. Thank you in other languages.
And we'll be right back after a short break.
Okay.
Oh my
Is
so-
that
God.
all right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, anyone want to say goodbye, or that's it?
That was it. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye!
Okay, that was our interview, and now we're going to do a song.
That's right. What are we going to do first?
It's another song from a local band. This is a very beautiful song, actually. It's called Never Leave by a band called The Eversea.
It's very pretty. Like, I was listening to it, I'm like, aww, aww. My awe mode was activated. That doesn't happen that often, and that really says something about it. I believe everyone will like it, or else I will kill them.
Okay?
So,
Here's the song.
enjoy. Penis.
Goodness indeed.
Penis.
this is us starting off. That was a pretty good song.
Yes,
Welcome back to the Patrick and Scott Show,
Yes, welcome.
starring
back.
Patrick and Scott. All that shit.
Yep.
And
This was fun.
yes, it was. And the theater is good. You guys should all really come to see that show today and tomorrow.
Almost Maine.
Almost Maine. If you like the Patrick and Scott Show, as I said, me and Scott will be playing a gay couple. We're not really gay.
Well, we're not in there. We're not here, but in
Yeah,
there.
and in the show we are gay. We play gay people, but we ourselves are not gay. We are,
Interesting.
yes, interesting.
It's a good way
This
to
show is just splurblatious.
It's better than splurblatious. It's splurblatious-rific.
I don't know if that's even a real word.
Patrick, if it was a real word, it wouldn't be as fun.
No! Kinda spas. Speaking of which, we should probably have Hans. But before that, I must assure you, I am not gay. I'm just a fetishist.
That is true.
Which I assure the audience of in every episode because I feel it makes my sexuality more apparent to them.
Exactly.
And that's always a good thing.
An extremely good thing.
An extremely good thing.
An extremely good thing.
Okay, let's get Hans to do the weather.
Hello! How are you doing today?
Hey Hans!
Hey, today in Cleveland, Middleburg Heights, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's a nice day outside. You
It's
know,
snowing again, huh?
not as bad as it could be though.
Valid point.
I mean, I kind of like it out there.
What don't you like, Hans?
Oh, you know, the Jews.
Okay, let's see the other. That's right, preserving 1941 Germany.
Oh yeah, preserve that. Oh.
Okay, and what? Do you have any other comments for the weather around the world?
Well, in Bucharest today it's 28 Fahrenheit, and as we know, that's pretty cold. But you know, it's not so bad. It could be much worse. It really could be much worse. And then it's holy shite! It's -2 Celsius.
And
Oh, that makes my boner want to hide. Oh, I'm so tired today, Herr Patrick and Herr Scott. I'm so tired, it's disturbing.
oh, you know what? You know there are other cold places in the world, aren't there?
What do you mean? There's no other cold places in the world. What else could be possibly as cold? Barrow, right now, which is in Alaska, is -14 degrees Fahrenheit, which, if you don't know what that means, it means get the fuck out of there because it's really cold. Oy vey, it's just one of those days, isn't it? And in Sydney, Australia, it's 73 degrees, and they can go fuck themselves.
I think there is actually a study, Hans, proving people are more likely to fuck when it's hot.
Well, since they are
And for the first time I've recorded that show, I am not going to break into the song Hot by Ina because it just doesn't feel right.
Well, that's just goddamn terrifying, Patrick. I mean, you always sing that song.
I know, but would it really be that amazing if I kept singing it?
You see, wait a minute. You didn't sing Amazing either.
I know I didn't. Scott,
Where
what am
is
I going
Patrick?
to
What have you done with him? Did you kill Patrick?
No.
Where is he?
Okay, as an aside from this, by the way, Hans, you should probably leave. This is going to be a very interesting thing you might not want to be a part of.
Okay, can I cuddle with Alan Rickman?
Of course you can, Hans. He's in the lobby.
Okay. Oh, And
Okay, well,
from here.
but as I was saying, you know what would really make you happy, Scott?
Would really make me happy.
Me doing a weird voice and prank calling someone you know.
Now that just sounds horribly offensive. Why would you want
It
to
is horribly offensive. That's why we're gonna do it. Here we go. Hello. What is your opinion on My Little Pony? We are taking a survey. What is your opinion?
It's okay.
Good. We are looking for people to participate in our survey. Would you like to participate further?
Nah, man, I'm good.
You're really serious? You have the chance to win $170 cash.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna go.
Fine. Aw, that's such a shitty call. But you get the point. We prank called him, so there.
So take that.
Okay, and yeah, that was sort of our thing with prank calling him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of being a dick there, but
He just wasn't. It wasn't fun at all.
he wasn't into it. But I mean, we still got to keep the show short. So thank you for
helping us.
you
helped.
helping us by not helping us.
Yes.
By not, anyway,
Thank you for being a dildo.
thank you for being a dildo. I want to print. If we ever do merchandise, let's do T-shirts with "Thank you for being a dildo."
Would anyone buy a thank you for being a dildo?
Yeah,
shirt?
tell us in the comments if you would buy a "Thank you for being a dildo" shirt. The Patrick and Scott show.
No, that wouldn't be a bad name for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a dildo.
I don't know. We'll talk about it afterward.
Yeah, but
One thing that kind of like is. Anyway, what is the? Because we can't really sell it on shirts, but what are we? And you should really, help us out. Comment, tell all your friends, and come see Almost Maine, because that show is
splurblicious.
splurblicious.
Yes, it is.
And we are, anyways, to make a long story short, Scott's character decides I belong with him, and then he's just like, you belong with me, you belong with me.
I'm singing it as Taylor Slow instead of Taylor Swift.
But yeah, that's our theme this week, Taylor Swift.
I have a question. Am I the boy or the girl? Because who's the Romeo and who's the Juliet?
Well, you're the one who, I don't know. That's a good question.
That is a good question. Romeo, save me. I don't know if I'm the boy or the girl. I've been waiting, but I still don't know who I am.
But it's harder to break into Taylor Swift song in just mid-sentence because she doesn't have titles that you can just... Unless you're talking about that guy who, we just called. Because, I mean, someday we'll be living in a big old city, and all he's ever gonna be is me.
Which is true. All he's ever going to be is mean.
That's actually the song she performed at the Grammys, which is convenient because this is our Grammy episode.
Yes, it is. It's our Grammy episode.
Am I the only one who thinks...
I love my Grammy very much.
Oh, that's sweet, Scott.
Thank you.
Anyway, but we if there is a... I was going to follow that. Oh, yeah. Am I the only one who thinks there needs to be a Eurodance version of the song Mean?
Why you got to be so mean?
No, I mean, you could just slightly change it to make it a little more, play like a dancey tune, and in the chorus you could, add some, rapid synth arpeggios, and then, do it, with a more, bass sound, and, make it more, dance, and then you could do it, with, rapped verses, so it was,
I see what you
I want to do that. Can we do that? Like, and sometimes do like Taylor Swift meme and just like post it to YouTube or something, like as a Eurodance song.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, look, wait for that. We're going to do that at some point in the future. This is going to be
Fabulous.
fabulous, fantabulously splurglacious. And again, despite my propensity to talk in an assortment of faux swish terms, I'm not gay, I'm just a fetishist.
That's right. He's not gay, he's just a fetishist.
That I also want that on t-shirts. I'm not gay, I'm just a fetishist.
And then in parentheses, but if you were, it's okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Scott, what are the... Don't you think that it would be awesome and sexy and delicious if there was just a show about, like a cooking show, hosted by this sexy dominatrix?
We could call it Dama Bake Tricks.
Exactly!
Oh, that'd
She
be good.
beats her eggs and slaves.
Yeah, she beats her eggs and her slaves. Oh, now we gotta do that. We gotta do that.
Dama Baketrix, look for it.
You know what, Patrick? I think we should get a camera, and we should get equipment, and we should get everything, and just make that show.
Yeah.
And we could post
Tell
it.
us if you watch it. Tell us in the comments. We need your comments. And if you hate us, tell us in the comments because we want
Exactly.
you.
Call me names. I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
Yeah.
I might cry, but I'm a big boy, and I can handle it. If you want to see that show, feel
You know
free
what-
to tell
you
us,
know what
because we
always-
will do it. We'll
you know
put
what
that
always
shit
makes
on.
me cry, Scott?
Besides Democrats?
Yeah, besides that song, Back to December.
It's been
No, back to
long
December all the
and there's
time.
reason to
Turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Wishing I'd realize what I had when you were mine. I'd go back to December, turn around and make it all right. Okay, we're trying to cram as much of that into this short segment as possible because we really have nowhere to go with that.
That's true. It's hard to do Taylor Swift when you're a boy and try and make it fit into everyday conversation. With girls, you'd be like, this song is just like my life. This song, and I'm like, this is...
Scott, love is the same no matter who you are. Love has no... wait, I'm not... I think I'm... Love has no age, sex, or color. I just quoted a Romanian song again. I always... it's a translation from...
At least it's not transvestite. But if you were, it'd be okay.
Yeah! But what... Okay, speaking of people who preach acceptance of gays, here's a new skit we're doing. It's a new skit. It's not one of our normal ones, but this is a really funny skit.
It has to do with...
Someone who doesn't understand how to be a politician, but is in
and
office
doesn't understand
nonetheless.
the nuances of, language these days.
Yeah, it's
He's
called...
kind of stuck in the 30s when it comes to language.
Okay, he's Governor Green, and here he is, folks. Hope you enjoy it.
Penis. Governor Green! Governor Green!
What is it, Assemblyman Brown?
I need to tell you, this is a very important issue with me, and...
Well, of course. We need to listen to all of our assemblymen.
Well, you
because...
You see, I'm gay, and gay marriage
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Everyone should be gay.
I know, but gay marriage is illegal.
Wait, what?
Gay marriage, it's illegal.
Gay marriage is illegal?
Yeah.
Well, what's that? That means... No wonder the divorce rate is so high.
I know.
It's like if you're making it illegal to be gay in your marriage. Of course people aren't going to like that. The people who stick together are always going to be miserable because the marriages can't be gay.
Assemblyman Brown, do you think we should? No. Let's just let him be in his world. Yeah. I completely agree.
cannot believe that people are not allowed to get married and have that marriage be a gay marriage.
I know.
We need to legalize gay marriage.
You should petition it right now.
I will. I'm going to go all over the state and ask people to once and for all end this great injustice.
You should march on Washington.
I should. No wonder we have all these problems. What kind of idiot would have made gay marriage illegal?
I believe it was the framers of the Constitution.
What? That's ridiculous.
They must not have been gay.
Of course they were. Of course they were gay. They had people to do all their work for them.
Well, if people were doing all my work for me, I'd be even gayer.
I know. Anyway, let's get this here thing out of. We gotta fix this.
Let's fix it right now.
I'm going to go and give a speech.
I'll watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to my attention that gay marriage is illegal.
No gays allowed, man.
You are sick. What an incredible problem this is. We cannot allow gay marriage to be illegal. We need to make it so gay marriage is legal.
Oh, gay marriage is wrong, man.
You are crazy. Not gay marriage is wrong. As a matter of fact, we should make it gay marriage not only legal, but mandatory. Everyone who gets married should have to be gay or else.
That doesn't sound right, man. I mean,
You want the divorce rate so high?
I mean, no, but at the same
That's
time.
it? Well, we could get rid of divorce if we got rid of not gay marriage. Gay marriage is good.
No, gay marriage is evil.
From this day on, all marriages conducted in my state will be gay marriage.
Those are the only ones?
So, I have proposed a bill to the legislature, and they are scheduled to vote on it tonight, during a small session when most of them won't be there, because otherwise, some morons like you might try to keep an anti-gay marriage law for no reason.
It's not for any reason. It's because the devil is all into that, man. He wants the gay marriage.
God doesn't like divorce.
But the devil wants gay
It
marriage.
is final. Gay marriage all across the state.
I mean, if you insist, but...
It's final. Final. Yeah, that was very interesting. Welcome back to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Welcome back.
We're doing more skits this week. We still have Camp Cheerful and Mac and Bacardi. I think we're just going to do, like, you want to just do Mac and Bacardi, like, right now? Just go from one skit to another? Or, do we have anything else to...
I think we can go right into it. Let's do it. Ready?
Wait, no.
We have...
Bill Cosby is coming in to do the sports report still.
Oh, God. I was hoping he wouldn't... That's scary. Whenever... Oh... What if he tries to do that thing he did last time?
He'll just be here a little while. We'll have him segue into the skit, and then we'll take him back to prison.
Okay, he'll do the segue into our skit for us?
Yeah. Come on in, Bill.
Hello! How are you doing? Well, just so you know, just a quick thing, TNT, we got the New York Knicks and fuck, who gives a shit? But now we're going to do a fun new segment. It's called Mac and Bacardi.
It's not new, Bill.
Shut up! It's pudding. So here
You're supposed to do like something about sports first. You have to do something about sports, or else you won't get out of prison and have pudding.
Oh, true. I love pudding.
Say something about sports.
On Thursday, the Lakers and Oklahoma City are going to face off, and Oklahoma's going to win because the Lakers are lazy butts.
Okay, now.
And now I'd like you to listen to a little thing they call Mac and Badrinky.
Bacardi.
That's what I said.
Okay, goodbye, Bill. Here we go.
Penis.
Escort him out.
Super duper papa doop.
Well, Bacardi, you hear about this man?
I heard about him. I heard that he's getting fish drunk in Ohio.
That is against state law.
Yes, it is. It might have been put in place many years ago. So far back that it's kind of redundant, but that's not the point. It's still a law.
I mean, we gotta enforce laws. We can't enforce sober, because that's bad. God said so. But we're still cops, damn it. We gotta enforce Ohio's laws.
Have to. Let's get him.
Okay, here it is.
Let's get ready to bust down this guy's door. Let's get ready. Ready-ish.
Steady-ish.
Bust it the fuck down again. What the hell's going on, man?
You are breaking state law. Getting a fish drunk.
You son of a bitch, why would you do that? Well, I was just trying to see if he liked my beer, man. Well, he liked it too much and now he's drunk!
Drunk fish. You know what that means?
It means you're going to jail, bub! Oh man, why are you hitting me? Ow, my face, dude, bro. No, please, no. Ow, my penis. Why would you kick it repeatedly in the same spot?
Because it's fun. That'll teach you to get fish drunk.
Oh no, man, no. You son of a bitch.
You messed with the cops. Now we're gonna fuck with you.
That's right. And before I'm
I
going...
could have said something more poetic, but fuck it. I'm a cop.
I'm a
You
cop.
gotta do what I said.
Exactly. And before we leave here, I'm going to download a movie off your computer because I've been trying to download The Sound of Music for the past week, and my internet connection kind of sucks. I'm going to torrent it from your thing. But isn't that illegal, man? We're cops.
Oh, that is not
Yeah,
illegal.
God
God said
will
that
strike
is
you
not
down.
illegal.
God will strike you down. You're a horrible, horrible human being. And once
We've been spending all week breaking out people who violated SOPA. And now, we're here to arrest you.
That's right, because you're a bad, bad person. I'm going to jail, man. Putting beer in my fish tank, bro. I mean, that's just stupid.
That's right. That is the law.
That sounds really dumb. I mean, why would you want to do that? Why would you do that, man? I mean,
Because you belong in jail. Don't you understand that if you get a fish drunk, you should be in jail? Doesn't that make sense? What's next? Walking backward with a gun up?
that sounds really actually pretty cool.
That is illegal.
Oh, man.
Next you'll be playing croquet near a speaker on Memorial Day.
Into the jail cell, you son of a bitch.
Wait, no. Ricardi,
What?
I think I hear something.
I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, I'm Counselor Eric from Camp Cheerful. There has been an incident at our camp.
Oh, what possibly could have happened?
Oh, we'll tell you when you get here. It's horrible.
It's horrible. Well, it can't be any worse than rape, could it?
No, it couldn't. Counselor Frank with a C.
It couldn't be any worse than rape.
Okay, we'll be right there.
We're gonna get there. Okay, let's get over there.
Wait. Anyway, didn't those guys seem nice, Bacardi?
They seem so nice. I would trust my children with them any day.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, and that was our Mac and Bacardi, and the next Camp Cheerful we will not do until after the next song, because...
It's so much to handle that you gotta wait.
Yeah, it is epic. And this next song is like, I do not even know what to say about it. I mean, this song has got to be
It's really good.
fucking real. I mean,
It kind of reminds me of Lighthouse, the band.
yeah, but we're not going to. We don't want to just go right into the song, so we're going to talk a little more before that. But just to tell you right now, the song is by Standard Cruiser. It's called "Fucking Real." And
That's right.
you gotta love a song called "Fucking Real" because it's so fucking real.
It's fucking real, man. I can't wait. I listened to it earlier. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And you listen to it, you're just like, wow, this sounds really nice.
Really
This
nice.
sounds really nice.
And anyway, thank you everybody for listening to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Starring Patrick.
And Scott.
That's right.
The two of us really appreciate all of you. I mean, tell your friends, because we need the views, and this show is funny. I mean,
It is funnier.
we work our asses off every week to give you a really good show, and you people just... I mean, we're promising money to World Hunger. What do you people want from us?
Do you want naked pictures? I'll send them.
we will send you naked pictures because
we care. We're caring individuals, and I will send you a naked picture of
you're,
myself.
I mean, if you don't want to be the reason for the teardrops on our guitars, I'm trying to fit in with the Taylor Swift theme. But
Hey, she didn't write that song, though.
she did too.
No, she didn't.
Lies.
Teardrops on My Guitar was not her.
No.
That was written many, many years ago.
It was not written many years ago.
Look it up on the internet.
I will look it up on the internet some other time because right now I know for a fact that it was written by Taylor Swift.
I know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm Patrick.
Well, that's besides the point. You're still incorrect.
I cannot be incorrect. Scott, I'm Patrick from the Patrick and Scott Show.
Starring Patrick?
And Scott,
I don't know about this.
I'm a genius, but I talk about my penis. We always make, like, dick jokes. I love that this show is just so crazy, and there's so much, there's like, intelligent commentary at one point.
It's like cock full of dick jokes.
And then-
I mean, chock full. Sorry.
No, but
another
seriously,
dick joke.
sometimes it's full of, like obscene humor, and sometimes it's just, like, really intelligent commentary. Like when I reviewed that song, Hot, which I'm not going to break into. I've got you, Scott. You're
Oh,
worried.
you son of a bitch.
You're worried now, Scott. I described. If you would like to go to our episode called An Amazing Episode, I talk about the nuances of the song Hot by Ina. And if you like Romanian music, you can go to that episode, and it features commentary. But nothing in this world can come in between us, Scott. So for all of our fans from Mars to Venus, here is that
real.
song.
Fucking real.
Fucking real. Stranded Cruiser, fucking real.
A fucking real penis.
I'm stuck in here and I can't get out. Living in repetition as I move with the crowd. The days are endless and we'll live for the night. Our youth is lost behind these unwatched eyes. And I feel older, older than I ever have. And I have the world upon my shoulders. Oh, look at it, now I'm proud of the team. Now I'm proud of something. 17, now I belong to everyone. Oh, where have they gone? When things get hard, you just wanna back down. Don't point that finger unless you'll point it at yourself. Your hero's dead. They peak too soon, like all the prep kids in high school. We're the kings and queens of this time. It's our time, and I won't be chapter labeled anymore. Oh, look at me, now I'm proud of the team. Now I'm proud of something. It's 17, now I belong to everyone. But where have they gone? Dream a dream, do not tell. Do not rely on anyone else. Dream a dream, do not sell. Do not believe all this shit is fucking real. Where
Okay, welcome back to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Starring Patrick and Scott!
Oh, that too. See? Oh, no, I refuse now, because you won't do the songs. Welcome back to the Patrick and Scott Show. So how have you been?
Good? Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, what song do you want to do? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, no, I'm saying, since you're refusing to do Amazing and Hot anymore...
Scott, I will do them again one sunny day, but...
That could be a while. I mean, it's winter still.
Maybe someday. Anyway. Scott, come on.
Why would I come on when I just came in?
Okay.
Giggity.
Scott.
Yes?
There's never a bad time to reference Family Guy.
Well, there was that
Or
one
South
time.
Park.
There was one time where it was bad.
What do you mean?
It was so bad to reference it that it killed itself.
Scott, don't talk about Family Guy killing itself. That makes me sad.
You know what else makes you sad?
What?
Democrats.
Yes.
You know what makes me sad?
Because they support abortion and taking guns from people and all that stuff that's, bad. Oh, come on. You said you'd vote for Ron Paul.
Well, Ron Paul is a very nice man. I would like to have...
Hey, he could win. I mean, Super Tuesday's coming up. It's a pretty open race.
I mean, he has a chance. It's not a very big chance, but he does have a chance. And, compared to all the other ones, I'd very much like him to be the one that wins because he's not the devil.
No. Katy Perry is not running for president.
Yes, and besides, she'd run as an independent.
Independent of Jesus? I don't care.
Well, she's an independent woman, devil Satan.
Well, she is Satan. That's clear. Every one of her songs. You just can feel. Plus, look at her eyes. She's clearly got that evil in her.
It's hard to look at her eyes when her boobs are right there.
Scott, she's the devil.
Oh, you can't tell me you've never looked at the devil like that. Oh, those tatas.
Well, ta-ta, Scott.
Oh, that's just mean.
Oh, God. Anyway, we are trying to be super duper funny here, and
it's working.
And it's working! And it's working because of the good people who listen to our show, who we whore ourselves out to constantly.
I love you, Mike.
The people we whore out.
I love you, Ryan.
Thank you all for listening to our show. And we are happy to use these bands and promote their stuff. You guys, people need to listen to the Patrick and Scott Show.
Yes, and you can submit your band. Hey, if you live in the area, feel free, come down to the studio. If you email us, show us your band, profile, everything, stuff like that, come on down. We have no problem.
Or if you live in another area and have a private jet and would like to come here and perform on our show.
Yes, in that case, you'd have to bring me a gift of alcohol.
No, seriously.
It's standard currency when you're traveling.
But Scott, if we got any, artist who had a private jet on our show, except Katy Perry, I mean, that would be cool enough,
Exactly. I agree.
We are happy to have any artist who has a private jet except for Katy Perry. I hate Katy Perry. I don't care what she has or what she did. She is just evil. I hate her.
Well, I know what she did. You want to know what she did?
It better not be one of her songs.
Well, she did kiss a girl and she liked it.
Scott.
Well, you asked what she did.
Please don't quote lyrics from any of her songs. That's not...
But when she's in hell...
Scott.
Okay. Kill me for doing a pun. I thought it was kind of punny.
Scott, you know what they say about Katy Perry.
That she's the devil.
I know, she's pure evil. Seriously, every one of her songs.
Everyone?
Pretty much, all of the songs on her first album except You're So Gay, which was clearly making fun of Christians, but I mean, like the first 8 on that were like about like the 7 deadly sins. She had like waking up in Vegas. It's like shut up. That's what you get. It's about wrath. And then she has that one about greed. If you can afford me. Hot and Cold is about envy because she's like she's not satisfied with the this guy who she's gonna marry according to the music video, but
oh well for him.
What the fuck is? Why do people like her?
Patrick, if we knew that, we'd be able to stop it.
I know. They should have a cure for it.
A cure for Katy Perry.
A cure for Katy Perry. That's what they should be researching. They should try to find a cure for Katy Perry.
I mean, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do to stop the devil.
Scott, we are not supposed to be on these rants. We need to do something funny. Like what were we doing about? But well, since we're kind of screwed up here, we're just going to go right into
another segment. This one's going to be a surprise. We're gonna have no lead into this segment.
Real? No lead?
No leading. What's going to be surprising about it is what it is, because we're not going to tell you.
But it's surprising enough in itself, Scott, because it's a very interesting segment.
Well, Patrick, the more surprising it is, the better it is. We want it to be such a big surprise. It's going to be a bigger surprise than who will win the Republican candidacy.
There's like no idea. I have no idea who will win.
Exactly.
Not who, President of China, because he certainly won't win, because he's not American, and if he was, he'd be a Democrat.
Exactly.
Because he's a communist. So
we'll be right back.
But I like to say that, who's President of China, and then people think it's a question, but it's a statement.
We'll be right back after this mystery.
Little Timmy! What? Little... Stop, no. What's wrong, little Timmy?
I was just raped.
That's what happens when you spend time with Counselor Frank with a C, little Timmy.
No, it wasn't him.
It wasn't him?
No.
Who was it, little Timmy?
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Well, that... You know what, Timmy? That is just sad. It's so depressing. You know what, Timmy? Just for that, I'm not going to cut you for the rest of the day.
Thank you, Counselor Eric.
Look at what they did to you.
They made my poopy hole bigger.
Oh, wait, no, Timmy. I'll get Counselor Frank with a C. Counselor Frank with a C, did you hear about this?
About what? What seems to be the problem?
Wait a minute. I just have a question. Why do we always refer to you as Counselor Frank with a C? Is it like this is a radio show or something where we can't tell that that's how your name's spelled? I mean, you know.
No, don't be silly, because we don't have name tags.
I guess that makes sense.
If you don't have name tags, I mean...
But more importantly, Counselor Frank with a C, Timmy was raped.
Yeah, that happens every day.
No, I mean, not by you, but by somebody else.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Someone else has been bo-diddling your butthole? I swear to God, that motherfucker's going to jail for raping my boy.
Yes, it is truly sad when somebody tries to come in on you.
You're raping.
I know.
When someone tries to rape the person you're raping, it's just... Oh, it makes me sick. It makes me sick.
For once, I am going to have to agree wholly with you, Counselor Frank with a C.
I want my mommy.
Look at what they've done to Timmy. They've made his face black like Tyrone's was. They charred his skin and they raped him.
No, you guys did that actually.
No, Timmy, you're hallucinating. They gave you Rufalin, Timmy.
No, you guys did that again.
No. I will tell the cops that these guys gave you Rufalin and they burned your skin and that gave you hallucinations of us doing it. It is so sad, Timmy.
Yes.
Why would they do that to you?
We'll have to send you to nurse rape kits so you can get a little more Tylenol.
I know. It is so sad. I'll call the police right now. Hello? What seems to be the problem?
Well, one of our boys here at the camp just got raped.
Well, that's a serious problem. That's almost as bad as illegally downloading music.
Did you say illegally downloading music, that son of a bitch?
But that's not really... No, wait, that's not bad. God told us that wasn't bad.
That's okay.
Well,
okay.
that's like getting a fish drunk. That is just wrong.
Yeah, that's just completely wrong. But we're on speakerphone. That's why you can hear both of us. Or I'm kind of angry, but I'm not. We'll be right over. We're gonna fix this problem.
Look what they did, Matt McCarty. They gave me this poor child Rufalin, and now he's having hallucinations that we did these horrible things to him, like burning his face, and look what they did to poor Tyrone.
All I see is just a black kid and a white kid. What's your name?
No.
What's your name?
It's Timmy.
It's not a very black name. How about you? My name's Tyrone. It's not a white name at all.
That's because these people bleached his skin and charred his so that they look as though they are the opposite races. It was horrible. I'm glad I wasn't there to see it.
Oh, that sounds just terrible, doesn't it, man? Yes, it sounds horrible. These butt munches.
That really makes me sick, Bacardi.
It makes me so sick. It makes me so sick I'm gonna go home and beat my wife.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to do more than that, Bacardi.
What are you gonna have to do, Mac?
Beat my wife and her sister.
That sounds appropriate. It sounds appropriate for the crimes committed. These dirty sons of bitches. Don't worry. We're gonna head off. We're gonna solve this crime. We already took the semen sample from his butthole, so we'll be back.
Well, Timmy, they're going to do a thorough investigation, I'm sure, but let's send you to Nurse Rape Tits just to be sure.
Okay. Wait, Nurse Rape Tits?
Yes,
Hello, I am Nurse Rape Tits. I am here to give you medicine to make you better and stuffs.
Okay, what are you giving me?
Okay, you have a choice. You take red pill or blue pill.
What's the difference?
That is called Russian roulette. You are about to find out.
I'll take both.
Oh, we have adventurer here. Here you go. Here both.
Oh my god!
That is what happens when you take tranquilizer with heroin. He will be in coma for next week.
This is good. He will forget all about those terrible things the mean rapists do to him.
Yes, and while he's asleep, I'll be able to butt-heal him once more, in peace, knowing that he's safe asleep.
That's wonderful, isn't it? Counselor Frank with a C.
It's wonderful, Counselor Eric.
It's truly beautiful.
Truly beautiful.
The next week. Hello, Timmy. Now that day is over, I can cut you again. Why do you do this to me? The pain will make you stronger, Timmy. You said that last time. I'm still weak. I know, but it's still true, Timmy. You are going to be stronger.
Don't worry, Timmy. It's not your fault. It just means we have to try harder.
Yes, Timmy.
Well, I guess that makes sense, but can you do it by something else than cutting me?
No. Okay, that was this week's Camp Cheerful. And interestingly enough, Camp Cheerful actually comes up. When you search, there's actually a real camp near us called Camp Cheerful. And when you go and search for Camp Cheerful on YouTube, our episodes come up like in the top results. And that must be really disturbing for the people who actually, work there or go there. They're like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
What the fuck is going on here? I quit!
I highly doubt that Mac and Bacardi, our fictional characters, work at Camp Cheerful, but
it's okay. It's okay. Because we win because we show up on YouTube. Do they show up on YouTube? I doubt they do.
Anyway, this episode has taught us much about life and its meaning and how wonderful I am and how
boring Alan Rickman's voice is.
I don't know, Steph, but we are trying. If there's any skit you particularly like this week, tell us what you think of Governor Green. Please fucking comment!
Or I will molest you. I can do it too if you want me to. Like, if you don't want me to, I won't. I'll do it. And if you do want me to, I'll do it. If, depending on the circumstance.
He'll do the opposite of what you want if you...
don't do it.
Yeah. You gotta listen to our show and then he'll do what you want.
Or you'll lose the game.
I lost the game! Why
Yes,
do you
you
do
did.
that to me?
But,
Scott longs to be everyone's bitch.
why is that?
Because you like it, Scott. You
Well, that's
know.
besides the point, Patrick. Just because you like something doesn't mean you have to do something. I mean,
You're right. We don't want to fly. I'm sorry. I almost quoted another Eno song.
you mean where you fly like you do it, like you high like you do it?
Scott will now be taking the role of the person who quotes the Eno song. No, I'm kidding. I'll be doing it again in other episodes, but
Patrick just likes to fuck with me sometimes, and it's mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
why you gotta be so mean? What? You gotta love Taylor Swift.
I prefer Taylor Swift.
Like I said, then you prefer Kanye's, Scott.
Kanye East.
No. Kanye, the guy who took that reward because she wasn't Swift.
Well, no one's ever accused her of being Swift in any way.
Well, the point is she's a very talented singer.
I'll give her that. Thank you very much.
Thank
for
you.
listening to the Patrick and Scott Show this
Thank you
week.
very much for listening to the Patrick and Scott Show. Dankeschön. Muchas
Gracias. Grazie.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, and we will see you next week.
Thank you very, very much.
Penis.
Really?
Yeah, penis.